It's 17 hours.
Unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Yash. We will start at sharp 5:05. I think all of you are having the list. Who will be first? Who will be second? Who is going to talk for? Who is against the motion? Everything is clear.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ankur. Good evening. From where I'm getting sound? Actually, Ishan maybe. Okay, so I think now time to start. Everyone is clear about the topic. The topic is it's based on the current affair, Farm Bill 2020. And I will just read once again. So we have the first speaker is Shagufa, and she has to speak for the motion. Then second is Sana against the motion. Then we have Ashutosh will join. He is for. Then we have next Ishan against. Then we have Ankur also is against. Yash is for. I think that's it. As of now, we have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contestants. Let's see if few more joins. Otherwise, we will continue. Time is very important. One more important thing is that suppose if we feel that this much time is not enough, we need more time to speak, like last time it happened. So what we will do, 5:40 it will end. The Zoom session will end. We will just log in again and then we'll continue. And then finally we will come to an end. We will not end abruptly how we did last time. So if it is requiring more time, we will join again at 5:45 back, same ID, same password, we'll join back. Right, done? Okay, so that's it. I think everything is clear. I have sent you the details, all details. So I will request Shagufa to start. Whenever you will speak, you have to unmute yourself. After speaking, again, mute yourself. Nothing to worry. We all are a very close group, and this is a good platform to develop your skills. Nothing to worry. No agitation, nothing. So, Shagufa, let's start. Unmute yourself, Shagufa. Unmute and then speak.
Now? Hello?
Yes, now speak.
Yes, yes. Hello, good morning, everyone. Good evening, everyone. And today, let me introduce myself. This is Shifa, and today I'm very glad that I got opportunity to speak here. And I'm going to favor Farm Laws 2020 will benefit farmers because the Indian Farm Reforms of 2022 3 agricultural bills passed by the Parliament of India on 27 September 2020. So these bills collectively seek to provide farmers with multiple marketing channels and provide a legal framework for farmers to enter into contracts amongst other things. Three acts include here: Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Act, Farmer Agreement or Price Insurance, Essential Commodities Act 2020. So farmers have got a new option insofar they will have the freedom to sell their produce outside the APMC, sell their produce out market, and there will be no tax on such to the farmers. And there are also provisions of heavy penalty for innovation, violations of rules and regulations. And there will be no need for any kind of license for traders to purchase agricultural produce of farmers in the trade area, outside the APMC, Mandi, but also those holding PAN card or any other documents notified by central government can join this trade. And this will facilitate trade in agricultural products and will benefit farmers. And in case of any dispute arising in such a business, the matter will be settled within 30 days by the subdivisional magistrate. So farmers can sell their produce within the state or anywhere else in the country, and there will be no restrictions on this type of trade, and this will benefit for farmers, and that will be able to sell their produce to the merchants wherever they get a high price. So thank you so much. That's all.
Excellent, Shagufa. I'm so happy you have spoken well. Now time for Sana to go against the motion.
Am I audible?
Unmute yourself, Sana.
And
Hello.
Yes.
Hello,
Start now. Start now. Yes.
good evening, everyone. This is Sana, and today I'm gonna express my view against the forms law. Form laws generally refer to the three agricultures bill, where, which is passed by the Parliament of India, and on 27 September 2020, and the first one is the Farmers Produce Trades and Commerce. With with this law, mandis operated under the APMC and law of the state, and will be abolished. After the end of mandi system, the farmer uh, will forced to sell their crops to corporate companies at the end, and at the end and half price. So this is not good for them, and due to the abolition of mandi system, there will be no purchase of crops on MSP. So farmers product have been going from one state to another state, and now the provision of the new laws are only benefit to the corporates, and not very much benefit will be go to the farmers. So farmer will also exposed to the risk of frauds due to the entry of people without license and registrations. In case of any dispute in the business with the with the corporate's buyer, and they, so there will be a danger of farmers interest, and it can be ignored by them. So beside these all of things, farmers have also have fear of losing their land, and they can be become slaves in future. So so the corporates, as far as the former agreement of price insurance, and Service Act is as a concern. Sorry, according to the farmers, the Essential Commodities Act 2020 is also is going to benefit only big buyers, not to the farmers. So, there is currently widespread farmers protest happening against the reforms, and the farmer from Punjab, Haryana, and some other of part of our country are protesting against the reforms. So government should think our country have more than 50% of population which is depend on the agriculture, and these all kind of reforms are death sentence to the farmers. So government should think before implement these kind of act, and they should talk to the farmers who are protesting continuously in Punjab and Haryana. So this act has faced so many this has faced majority of people's protest, and now government should think about it. That's all.
Excellent, Sana. It was a very nicely defined motion against the Farmers Bill 2020. Now, time for Ishan to speak for the motion. Sorry. Ishan is against the motion. Because in between Ashutosh, Sakshi, and Ananya, they are not there. So straight after Sana, we will come to Ishan. Ishan is against the motion.
I'm telling, I'm against the motion, or
you are against the motion.
Okay, thank you, sir. So myself Ishan, and I'm from Samastipur. And as my background is of farmer's family, so I know the real pain of a farmer. What we discuss in our daily life, and what the government and any political party. Can you listen me, sir?
Yes, you are audible, Ishan. Please go on.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So what a political party and what we discuss. from after independence to till 2020, everything what the bill are, what the rules are, what the things for a farmer, that is only in the paper. When you go for the ground reality, nothing is like the same. A great prime minister of India told that there is a 1 rupees travel from the center, the few passes will just go in the pocket of a farmer as per the hard earned money. So where all this money went? Just investment of some election funding, investor just goes on some bureaucrat pocket and all these things. Some bicholias are there. So all these things are just vested there. Some businessmen are there. But we have to think that we have to just really do something for the farmers. And this bill is only as per the name for the farmers. For approval of any bill in parliament, there is a procedure. But for this bill, there was no one followed that procedure of. So what about the constitutional right of a farmer, of the opposition? What the need of opposition? We have opposition, we have the government. Opposition is also required, but there was no one to listen the opposition's point of view. If the ruling party is in the majority, it doesn't mean that they don't want to listen. They don't have to listen the opposition. But for this bill, no one was trying to listen the opposition. And even the problem is in our opposition. No one is there who strongly protest against all these criminal activities. In Supreme Court of India, there are 10 or I think 12 or 15 cases. That is the report of till date is against that bill. But there is no any person who is responsible for that. There are many of farmers who are protesting with a peace, with the silence. But what was happened? Few of illegal things were happened there because of some other parties or some political point of view. Few people go there and make some irrelevant things. And what should happen? The government completely tagged that complete mob, that complete movement as a mob. We have to understand the word, we have to understand the meaning of that word, mob or movement. There was a peace movement, but the government turned it into mob. We have to understand that difference between all these things. But no, the farmers of Punjab and Haryana, they are continuously fighting against all these type of problems happen. They saw the future, what will goes after 10 year, 20 year. It is like the bill is like I am the owner of that land, but after some time, some few foreign companies came and just across my land. On the paper, I am the owner, but as per the different type of rules, different type of regulations, some CEO or some managing director of a different company, ABC, any company, will be the owner of that land. And it is like in my company, I will be treated like an employee. They don't give me the share. They give me the salary for my work. It is good or bad? I think it is the worst part of the life. Farmers are the self-employment. They don't want salary. They just want reputation. They just want their respect. But for all these things, that will be gone. Thank you, sir. I think that is enough from my side.
Okay, Shan, thank you very much. I think the topic which we have today is having some type of, you can say it's not good for the farmers. That's the reason all the 4 contestants, they have not joined. And mostly out of 5 participants, There are only 2 for and 3 against. So we have Shagufa, she's for the motion. Sana against. Ishan also is against. And the next one is again Ankur, and Ankur will speak against the motion. So now Ankur, your turn.
Okay, sir. Just yeah. So my name is Ankur. Uh, I did my 11th and 12th from DPS RK Puram and currently pursuing BCom honors from Shri Ram College of Commerce. And the topic tabled before the house is uh, should the farm law will benefit the farmers or not? And I am going to speak against the motion. It will not benefit the farmers. So the Indian Farm Reforms of 2020 refers to the 3 agricultural bills passed by the Parliament of India on 27 September 2020. The first is Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act 2020. So I am going to list out the main provisions of this act first, and will be telling why all it seems to be bed of roses. And actually they are not going to benefit the farmers. According to the government, the first bill which I just mentioned, it will promote barrier free interstate and intrastate trade and commerce outside the physical premises of markets. The farmers will be able to engage in direct marketing, thereby eliminating intermediaries, and will realize the full realization of price. So why it will not happen actually and will not benefit the farmers? Because farmers group will be exposed directly to corporates who have more bargaining power and resources than the small and marginal farmers. 85% of farmers, the second point, 85% of farmers own less than 2 hectares of land, difficult for them to negotiate directly with large scale buyers. So how can we expect them that they can directly talk to the corporates and will be managed to get the price of their own will? The alternative private mandis. Uh, this was the argument against the first bill. The second bill is the Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act 2020. The main provisions of this act are this legislation will empower farmers for directly contacting with wholesalers, large retailers, exporters, and on a level playing field. Price assurance to farmers even before sowing the crops. So the price will be assured for them, how much the price they will receive before the sowing of crops also. So in case of according to the government, in case of higher market price, the farmers will be entitled to the price over and above the market price. But okay, the second provision of the second bill is it will also enable the farmers to access modern technologies, better seeds, and other inputs. But this will benefit farmers because actually the technologies that they will be receiving will all depend on the companies, whether they want to or not. Okay, I agree with this that Indian companies will try
Sir, there is some sound problem.
I think so. I am trying to contact him. I have sent him a message also. Ankur, are you hearing me? We are unable to get your voice. Okay. He has logged out. So we will not delay. Yash, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So Yash, please go for the motion.
Okay, sir.
It will benefit
So
farmers.
let's see where the problem is coming. The problem is coming at where the farmers are demanding for the main point is the MSP. So the government here is clearly saying that the MSP is not going to get withdrawn. So first thing is that most of the MSP benefit is taken by the Haryana and Punjab's farmers. And the second thing is that if the government mandatory regulates it that MSP will be given all around the country, then it will be around 16 to 17 lakh crores. And if this amount is given by the government, then it is more than the tax collection of the government. So this is impossible for the government to mandatory regulate it. The second thing is that the government is opening the market and not closing it. The thing is that if a farmer wants to sell his product outside, then he can. Till now we can see the situation of farmers due to MSP and this type of small things, they are not capable of they are not earning a lot. We can see the farmers of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, they are not in a good situation. So what this bill is going to do is that it is going to open up the market for all around the country. And not only we can see, somehow we can see the condition of Punjab and Haryana's farmers are very much well than that of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar's farmers. So the thing is that what government is trying to say is to introduce the farmer bill so that the market gets opened and not closed. Now what the opposition is doing, that they want the bill to get withdrawn. So this is not the solution. The farmers should come and have some discussions, and some sort of things can be sorted out. But this is not the way that the whole bill should be withdrawn. And the government is not going to do that, because this is not how the uh, this is not how the government is should work. So the thing is that I can understand the problem of farmers also. They are also trying their best to get out of it. But the government is also trying their best to talk to the farmers and to see their problems faces by them. So thank you, sir. Okay.
Okay, thanks Yash. Thanks Yash for going for the motion. And Ankur, because of some technical issue, he has gone out, but he joining back. And in the meantime, Ankur is joining. I will ask Shagufa. Shagufa, are you there? Shagufa, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, Shagufa, you have again getting time. You have spoken for the motion. If you want to put any more points for the motion, you want to cross your opponent.
Yes,
Yes. Please go. Please go.
yes, of course. The third act removes the stock holding limits on food stores, such as cereals, pulses, potatoes, onions, edibles, oil, except under extraordinary circumstances. And it also requires not impositions of any stock limit on agricultural produce based on a price rise. So I think we should change the old trade.
Okay. 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 So Ankur has come back. So Ankur, you continue.
So sorry, sir. Can you tell where I was, where the network issue came and where I was stopped?
I think after speaking for about 2-3 minutes, it got stopped. So maybe
Okay.
you can
So-
start fresh. No problem.
Okay, again.
Means.
Okay, so okay, sir. So
No.
so did I told about the first bill?
Yes, first was over. First was
Yeah,
over.
you were on the
Oh.
second one.
Second one. Yes.
Okay, so I will be starting from the second one again.
Okay.
Okay. So the second bill is the Farmers Empowerment and Protecting Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act 2020. So I will be telling the main provisions of this act first. So the main this new legislation will enable the farmers to have direct contact with the wholesalers, large retailers, exporters on the level playing field. Price assurance to farmers even before showing the crops. So in case of higher market price, the farmers will be entitled to this price over and above the market price according to the government. So the second provision of this bill is it will enable the farmers to access the modern technologies, better seeds and other inputs. Thirdly, it will reduce the cost of marketing and improve the income of farmers. Effective dispute resolution mechanism has also been provided with a clear timeline of redressal. So they have set up a local dispute redressal mechanism. The farmer will have full power in the contract to fix a sale price of his choice for the produce. This will receive payment within maximum 3 days. According to the government, after signing contract, farmers will not have to seek out traders. The purchasing consumers will pick up the produce directly from the farm. But I am going to give a reality check of the second bill, why they are protesting it and why I am also against this, and will be telling why it will not benefit the farmers. Because removal this bill this bill will lead to removal of geographic restrictions. Small farmers may find it difficult to avail potentially better prices at market further away because of constraints of travel and storage. So this travel and storage thing, which the government is not considering, will have a huge impact on the farmers. Again, I am saying this, 85% of the farmers own less than 2 hectares of land, difficult for them to negotiate directly with the large scale buyers. So the alternate private mandis will lead to what this bill is telling us. It will have an alternate private mandis, and which will lead to closure of the existing APMCs. So APMC mandis, and the farmers will ultimately have to sell their produce to the private owners at lower prices because they will have no other options. They will have to sell because they have to have some thing in their hand. No, so they if the APMC mandis will not be there, so they have to sell their produce to the private owners only. So there will be no any choice given to them. So I'm completed with this the second bill. So I'm going to start with the third bill. It is about the Essential Commodities Amendment Act 2020. So it's not a new thing. The first and the second bill were new, but the Essential Commodities Act is only the amendment. So this act have provisions to ensure commodities like cereals, pulses, oil seeds, onions, and potatoes from the list of essential commodities. So what the government has done, they have removed all these 5 or 6 things from the list of essential commodities. Earlier, reforms in agriculture sector, by removal of all these goods from the essential commodities list, what will happen? The private companies will start unlimiting, will start having unlimited stocking, will start doing unlimited stocking whenever the prices are low. They will sell whenever the prices are low. They will start unlimited stocking, and they will sell these stock at extraordinary prices. So what ultimately will happen? It will have an artificial demand. It will facilitate an artificial demand, which will have a very bad impact if we see from macroeconomics point of view, not the micro but the macro. So the acts are more so all these things seems to be more more favorable for the companies rather than the farmers. So at last, I will be pointing out some facts said by the economists, not only from India but all over the world. So so I will. You must have listened that I told about APMC. So APMC, according to the economists, the APMC reforms are needed and not its removal. So what these bills are going to do, they will ultimately be removing the APMC from the market. So if I give you the example of Jio and BSNL, what happened? BSNL was a public thing, was government thing. So but because of coming off Geo and all, it has gone to a back foot. So the economists are saying this, it will the APMC and the current mandis will suffer from this only, like the what BSNL has suffered. So investment in agriculture sector must be from the government and not private sector, according to the economists all over the world, not only from India. So uh, at last, I would like to say that it's a strategy of the government not to get out of the agricultural business. Why I'm saying this? Because once the farmers get an entry into the free market, they will sell to anyone and earn. They will sell more and earn good on a. But this will happen only few years, or say 5 to 6 years. But after that, what will happen? The farmers income will also we have to keep this in mind, that farmers income also depend on the ups and downs of the market. So suppose the demand of a particular good is low in the market, because of which the price will fall, but the cost of production will high. So you see, now the farmers will suffer from all these. So in this situation, the government will not be given the government will not give any subsidy or anything to the farmers. So it will all these bills are going to ultimately harm the farmers only, and will be favorable for the companies. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankur. Now, all the
Thank you,
other participants, they must be realizing how detailed Ankur has studied about the topic. And because of the study only, he is speaking with all confidence. All 1, 2, 3 bills, he is explaining one by one. Thank you, Ankur. Thank you very much. So now we are
Thank you,
going
sir.
for cross questions. So any cross questions from Shagufad's side? Shagufa, you want to cross question anyone, any participant? Or you are through? Okay, anyway, now I think this Zoom meeting is going to end because we have reached 40 minutes. So what we will do, we will join back at 5:45. Fine? We will again log in at 5:45 and then we will continue the next round. Okay, everyone is okay with this?
Yeah, yes. So sir, my video was
yes, sir.
coming or not?
No, it was not coming. I sent you messages
But
also.
sir, in whole, or
Yes,
just a
yes.
part of it?
When you logged in, it was coming. After a few seconds,
Okay.
it went off. And then again, when you stopped speaking, it came back. So I was
Sir, I don't know
wondering.
why this happened.
No problem. You can.
But I was not reading.
Okay, okay, okay. So we will again meet at 5:45.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, sir.
Okay, chaliye. All of you, please exit one by one and
Okay, sir.
log in back at 5:45. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So just 1 minute we'll wait and then we'll start. If there's any rebuttal, crossing of your opponent, and then we will finish. So today we got only 5 participants and 2 for the motion that this bill is going to favor the farmers, and 3 were against it. That this bill is actually not favoring the farmers; it is going to favor the multinational companies, big companies. And as of now, if I will tell you frankly, I am also a bit confused only because both sides. It looks great that sometimes you feel that no, it is actually good for farmers. They're going to have the entire nation as the market. They can sell everywhere. And but sometimes when you listen to the farmers, why they are opposing, it seems that okay, it is going to be bad for them if the strong companies, if the powerful companies, they are going to exploit them as per their whims and fancies. So we have to wait and watch. There are many economists who are working on this, and government is working on this. All the farmers union, they are working on this. And I think we are going to have some middle way, which is going to be better for both country and the farmers. So I will ask Ishan. Ishan, if you want to cross any point of any opponent, you can go for that.
Actually, sir, I was from against the bill.
You are against, yes.
But actually, when we go for the deep of that bill, it is not bad. But the problem is the mutual understanding.
Okay.
And the communication gap between farmer and the government. And that is very important. Like in a small family, there is a communication gap. It creates a big problem. Why does it happen in the country? Of course, it will happen. Like the government should discuss about this to the farmers union, with the opposition, with the different party, and all parties meetings. All things are there. But if someone don't want to discuss all these things, that will be a problem. So all these things which are in the bill are not bad. Something which are good, something which are bad. But the farmers who are protesting, they don't know actually for what purpose they are protesting. Suppose there are 3 main bill, in 3 there are 5 or 7 point, 10 point. I mean 80 or 90% of farmers who are protesting, they don't know the actual points. They don't know the valid reason about the protesting.
Okay.
And there is no one who want to tell in a brief. And that is the main problem. The discussion error, the communication gap, and we have to fulfill that. Without that, we can't do. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So basically, the point which is coming from Ishan's side, that before putting any bill in the parliament or any place, first government should discuss that bill with the customers, means who are going to be affected by that bill. And after discussion, if we are bringing that bill, there's no problem. But what is happening from last, I think last two, 3 bills, we are seeing that government is passing bills without taking that farmers, or maybe in the case of CA and CAV also, without discussion, they are putting the bill. And then they are facing the problem. Okay, good point, Ishan. Shagufa, you have to say something. You were for the motion. You want to say something, or your speech is over? Unmute yourself. Unmute and speak.
Hello. I'm hearing.
Yes.
You are hearing me?
Yes, yes.
Hello. Yes, yes. The second act provides a legal framework
Mhm.
for farmers to enter into pre-rounded contracts with buyers, including mentions of pricing, and it also defines a dispute regulation mechanism, and the first act expands the scope of trade areas of reduce select us to any place of productions, and it also uh, allows of production, no, so carriers form and
There is a network issue.
uh,
We are unable to hear
line
your
on
voice
the
properly.
sea. Yes, sir. Yes.
So we'll go for Sana. Sana, you have any point to speak? You want to oppose any of your opponent? Unmute yourself. Unmute and speak. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, they are currently farmers are protesting against this bill, but government should discuss about it because farmers think it will be directly hurts their earning. And after pass this bill, and there is a high chances of inflation increases inflation will increase day by day, and rich person will day by day become more rich, and farmers and small and this also mentioned that farmers can sell their crops to another state or another anywhere, so they cannot afford that much of travel, and they will be unable to store that much of crops because they live in a small house, and so farmers are demanding the scrapping of these laws, and government should consider about it, and so farmers protesting are absolutely genuine, so government should meet and talk to them.
Okay,
That's
thank
all.
you. Thank you, Sana. Thank you, Sana. Now time for Ankur. Ankur, you want to cross anyone? You want to put any more points? You are not audible. No, no, not audible. Not audible.
So now,
Now it's okay. Yes.
yeah, okay. So, sir, I want to ask those who are for the motion and those who are telling that farmers will be that they will get benefit and they will be so my question is, do you actually know why this protest happened actually? Let me ask Ishan and Yash, who are for the.
Ishan is
Okay,
against. Yash is for the motion.
okay, sorry,
Shagufa is for the motion.
sorry, yeah.
Hmm.
So do you have why this happened? I have to ask. What's the main point? So let me answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Yeah. So many of, if you ask to anybody that why this, they are saying, no, the farmers are wrong. Farmers are wrong. If you are talking to any one who is supporting BJP, they will say, no, farmers are wrong. And those who are supporting Congress or any other party, Bahujan Samaj Party and any other, they will say, no, the farmers are right. Right. If they are supporting Congress or any other party. So my point is that why they are saying that farmers are wrong. Just giving the points that all these things happened uh, because of the state government. The state government just issued a report saying that the state government of Punjab and Haryana issued the report that they lost a huge tax because after the implementation of these three bills. Uh, they also stated that after these scrapping of mandis, the millions of people will lose their job and are losing it. And I am telling people, I mean middleman and everyone involved between the farmers and the consumers. So according to the all these state governments who are which the people are telling, because of them the government these farmers are protesting, but actually it is not. We don't have to think in that way, that because of the state governments they have funded these farmers and so they are protesting. It's not this way, it's the other way around. So the main point why they are protesting, which I think is because of the MSP. What was happening, that MSP they have not, the government has not clearly stated that MSP will be linked with the private companies also. Earlier what happened was used to happen that farmers they get this price, the minimum support price, only from the government. But now if now the government is telling that the private companies will come into ground. So the confusion arised because of the government only, because of the BJP government only, the current government, that they have not stated it clearly whether this MSP will be linked to the private companies also. So the farmers are telling if they are going to link, and if the private companies are also going to pay the minimum support price, they are ready. But actually what is happening, that there is no clear statement. And according to law, if there is no clear statement of the previously stated lines or the law, it will be assumed as it will not, it wasn't stated. So so are you getting my point?
Yes, Ankur, it's clear. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So again, I just want to say this, that because of they haven't clearly stated whether this MSP minimum support or selling price will be linked with the private companies, they are in a dilemma. And they must be, because if say the minimum support price is 500 rupees for 100 kgs of onion, and the government is going to pay them 500 rupees for that 100 kg. But after this implementation, they are now in a dilemma that whether these private companies will pay them 500 or less. So according to the government, they can buy their produce below 500 also. So that's why they are protesting. The main point is this. And the main point, the people are thinking because of the state they have lost huge taxes, that's why they are provoking them, that's why they are telling, they're funding the protesters, the farmers to protest. But it is not this way, I would like to say. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ankur. It was all crystal clear. Yash,
Okay,
you are the last one to say something. You want to add something for the motion?
Yes, sir. So the thing is that according to the bill, the farmers will be able to sell their crops to outside market. So the mandi system is not going to end. It is not going to end. And the thing is that if a farmer wants, then they are going to sell the crop to the outside market or to the wholesalers and the retailers. But if they but the mandi will be there and they can sell their products. The small farmers are going to get to the mandis and can sell their product. That is not going to end, and the thing is as simple as that.
Sorry to interrupt,
Yeah.
but yes, you will now say that BSNL has not ended yet.
Okay, so the
Is
point
there is
here,
it Geo? If can you compare Geo with BSNL?
no,
Just you
okay,
said that Mandi is not going to end. So BSNL is also not going to end. But what
no,
happened with BSNL? See, actually the private companies came, and they because of that everything is crystal clear now. What is going to happen in the
let
future?
me clear
Yes,
it.
yes, yes, yes,
Why
continue.
it happened with the BSNL? Why it happened with the BSNL? It was not providing the service to the people. If it was already it if it was providing the services, then nobody is going to change it to the private player with that is Geo. So why people started changing to going with the Geo is because they are providing the service and they are not taking that much of money which is taken by other companies. Till the BSNL era, there was 2G and 3G, but after the 4G, which was taken by the Geo, introduced by Geo, so the whole system of internet and calling system has developed in the country. And this is not what I know. BSNL is in loss, but it was not providing the services, and that it has faced a lot. That's why
Okay,
it
okay.
has
Now
faced.
we'll come
Okay.
to an end.
So
Ankur,
let's just one thing more was
okay, okay, okay,
so
okay.
one thing more.
Last one
So
thing.
can you answer me? So can you? I'm asking Yash.
Hmm.
So BSNL, why it is facing losses? Why BSNL is facing losses?
Because of Geo, but Geo is providing services,
No,
then
not because of
only it
Geo.
is in
No,
profit.
that's the wrong mentality. Not because of Geo, but because of the government. So who is going to say the government that you have to procure, you have to look on these existing mandis also? So this is the point, that government has not stated these things about the existing mandis. That's why people are protesting, and that's why I am against the motion.
Hmm. So I got it, because so the powerful players will come and they will capture the whole mandi, and all
Yeah.
the small players, they are going to be in loss or they are going to be devastated. So government has to give both
Yes.
options. If the powerful player comes, how it is going to safeguard the existing players. That is very
Yeah,
important.
that's right.
So
Yes.
basically, what I'm thinking, that the main problem of this entire farm bill is that government, without taking all the main Kisan unions into consideration, without discussing with them, it has just passed the bill. And because it has not clarified all the points of the bill, we are facing all these big problems. So it was a very fruitful discussion.
Yes.
The bill is good.
Yeah, last thing which I have to say, the
Okay.
last thing which I have to say,
Hmm.
that many of us are thinking that the government has now launched a local redressal court for only for the benefit of the farmers.
Hmm.
But my point is that they have not stated whether these courts will be different from the local courts. So it's a human mentality that we are not used to the new things, that you have to elaborate it first, you have to state it clearly, then only we are going to understand it. And if you are not stating it, and if it comes to our daily livelihood, we will protest only. What we can do else?
Correct, correct. When the literate ones, they are unable to get all the details of this bill, how the farmers, they are going to be
Yes.
clear on this front. So more discussion and more, you can say, simple words to be used. Maybe in the local dialect, we have developed some, I think, details of the bill. Then only this is going to end. So thank you very much. Thank you, all of you, all 5 participants.
Yes, sir.
It was a wonderful discussion. We are going to meet again next Sunday on 28th. I will be releasing the
Sure,
topic and a form soon. And then you can fill up the form and we can join next Sunday. Once again, this is a good platform to prepare. So you can see, Ankur, how nicely he has prepared. So
Yes, sir.
if you will
course,
prepare,
sir.
then only you can speak. Ishan, you also spoke well, but I think because you are having a problem of talking from the terrace, so you can't show your face. Okay, that's it. We are going to
Actually.
end now. We will meet again next week on 20th, Sunday at 5 p.m. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Good day.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Thank
Nice
you.
talking to
Thank you
you
so
all.
much.